What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the MG Cup Series here from Pocono International. Oh my God, where am I getting these names from? Pocono Raceway here in the Pocono Mountains area in Pennsylvania. We are getting ready to rumble here from this 2-mile tricky triangle. And yeah, we're back here on NBC SN, getting ready to kick things off. We're just gonna go ahead and fast forward through this pace lap because it'll take forever at pace speeds. Denny Hamlin is your race leader with the 9 of Casey Kane starting to his outside. Your points leader, that is, on the outside, Casey Kane. The 48 of Jimmy Johnson starting third with the 31 of Jeff Burton starting to his outside, rounding out the top 5. It's 24 of Jeff Gordon starting to his outside. It's 17 of Matt Kenseth in 6th. Green flag in the air. We are racing at Pocono. And man, Hamlin got a great jump there. Hamlin seemed, he's always seems kind of fast at these 2-mile and up tracks, as we've seen him up front at Daytona, Talladega earlier this season, Auto Club, and now here at Pocono. Not from Michigan, he was fast as well. So Hamlin just really, he seems to have really found something here at these 2-mile racetracks. They are 3 wide behind through the tunnel turn. That is unheard of anywhere else but here in the MG Cup Series. And we got trouble. That is the 20 of Tony Stewart, the 5 of Kyle Busch into the outside wall in turn 3. That'll bring out the first caution of the day. Coming out of turn 3 and down the front straightaway for the first time at speed. And coming to the yellow flag, it'll be Denny Hamlin winning the race back to the caution. We saw it all unfold right there. No need to look at the replay. So let's hop back into it, shall we? Green flag back in the air. We're racing once again. Here comes Jimmy Johnson to the inside of that 11 car as we head into 1 and 2 for the first time on the restart. And Johnson gets by Hamlin through turn 1 down the short chute, or excuse me, the long pond straight, heading into the tunnel turn. Now down the short chute into turn 3. The Milwaukee corner. Turn 3. Will it prove to be chaotic once again? No. We made it through cleanly that time. Heading down the front stretch once again. It is all Jimmy Johnson as he leads 3 wide heading into Trenton turn. Back down to 2 and back down to single file just about. Here comes Harvick though. Harvick went for a wild ride last time we came here. Nearly went over the turn 1 wall. That is the reason we put a catch fence there. Man, down the long pond straight into the Indy turn 2. Jeff Gordon up in the 2nd as we head down the front straightaway once again. We're somehow keeping it clean here. I am honestly surprised, but watch how they fan out down the front stretch. And speaking of fanning out, cars slowing down, a couple cars slowing down here down the front stretch. But one really off the pace is the 42 of Casey Mears. That car rolling to a stop here in the middle of turn 1. Will it bring out the caution? That car unable to keep rolling here. Maybe an engine issue, maybe something else, but that car definitely not under power. It's come to a complete stop. And Joe Nemechek having an issue as well. He stopped earlier in the race, just sitting on pit road, but no caution. Casey Mears out of the way. Gets the tow back to pit road. Heading into turn one once again, the Trenton turn. They call it the tricky triangle for a reason here. Look at Hamlin though, rookie Denny Hamlin. To the bottom underneath Jeff Gordon, one of the best here in the MG Cup Series. Third most wins all time, I believe, heading into the season. Obviously, we'll have to look at the wins list at the end of the season once I update it. But Hamlin moves back into second. Jeff Burton moves up into third. We're going to have to take a break at the end of this lap. Okay, through the tunnel turn once again. Burton tried to get to the inside of Hamlin. Not quite able to there. They're running a wider line through 3 and 4. Not the line we're used to them seeing. Or, excuse me, turn 3. There's no turn 4. What turn 4? That's Pocono's catchphrase. But, yeah. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Pocono Raceway. We are under caution. Let me show you why. We had a big crash in the tunnel turn involving multiple cars. It was a violent one. And, I'm gonna do this. I don't really remember this wreck, so I'm just gonna give y'all my genuine reaction to it. Heading down the Long Pond Straight, looks like a block thrown, and oh, contact there, heading through the grass. Uh-oh, back across the track. Oh my goodness, hard hit into the outside wall. 66 car gets stuck in the wall, and that's clearly a glitch. Look at the 14 of Sterling Marlin up on top of the hood of Tony Raines there. A violent wreck. Huge hits for everyone involved. And that is what brings out the first caution of the day. That may even be a red flag. And yes, it is a red flag. We got big time damage and big time cleanup on the way here. Debris all over the place. These were some extremely hard hits. And thank goodness everybody is seemingly okay. But that's your second caution of the day. And red flag. We'll be right back. We'll drop the green flag. Welcome back. Green flag back in the air. 3 wide for the lead heading into turn 1. Here comes Matt Kenseth all the way down on the bottom. Where did Kenseth come from? Where did Harvick come from? Huge run out of turn 1. Looking at possibly making it 4 wide. Decides against it, but he's going to push that 17 down the front stretch. And he's got the 11 of Denny Hamlin behind him as well there. And here comes Hamlin looking underneath Harvick. Right on his back bumper. Looking to the inside. He's going to fall back in line. Further back. It's starting to get all shaky back there, but they are mixing it up big time through turn 3 here as Burton and Johnson fall back. Here comes Matt Kenseth to the race lead. I am just mesmerized by the way they fan out heading down the front straightaway. It is a wide front stretch, a long front stretch. Here comes Hamlin. Harvick looking for second. Hamlin's fighting back. He's coming back here at Pocono. But Harvick fighting back up high. He's going to have a run down the front straightaway as he pinched Hamlin down. Hamlin wasn't able to come all the way up to the wall. And that's going to kill his momentum just a little bit. But he's got the inside in turn number one, and that's all he needed. Now heading into the tunnel turn, the Indy turn, turn 2, whatever you want to call it. And Hamlin! Oh my goodness, he threw that thing in there. Drove it in very deep. Just inside of Matt Kenseth heading into the Milwaukee turn. And out of turn 3, Denny Hamlin is your new race leader from Pocono. Once again, Hamlin back out in front. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the MG Cup Series. As we sorry, I had a call. Wow, I look up and Hamlin is no longer the leader. Okay, can't look away at all in these races, can you? So your new leader is Jeff Burton, apparently. Here comes Jimmy Johnson squeezing that thing in there. Oh my goodness, that was really close. On the bottom of 3 wide, but he gets by Harvick. Harvick fighting back in the middle though. Not backing down. Look at Matt Kenseth squeezed up towards the wall there. This might not end well. 3 wide entering the tunnel turn. As we said, this is unheard of in any other racing league, especially IndyCar. But here in the MG Cup Series, man, these drivers will absolutely go for it. And they are talented enough too. We have a little more grip on these racetracks than the real life counterparts. I added some grip for better racing. Out in front though, it's all Jeff Burton and Denny Hamlin, but Greg Biffle has the fastest lap. Remember, draft plays a big part at this racetrack. Biffle's further back. Look at that distance. You can get the draft and absolutely pull down the straightaways without having to lift, so that is definitely a big reason why he's got the fastest lap here today. Now back out in front, Hamlin trying to fight back. Backs off a little bit early here, possibly letting Jeff Burton use up some of his stuff here from Pocono. Down the front straightaway once again. We're going to take another break. This will be our final break of the afternoon. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Pocono as Denny Hamlin has retaken the lead over the break, and now looking to extend that lead a little more. These tires start to get a little bit of age on them. Here comes Jimmy Jam Johnson, as I like to call him, good old Jimmy Jam, to the lead, or to second. No, he peeked out, tried to get the second, couldn't quite get there, but yeah. Johnson looking low. Look at this view down the front stretch. They're coming right at you here. There goes Hamlin into turn 1. Does Jeff Burton have anything left for him, or is this Denny's race? We're about to see here. Look at Casey Kane though, right there, cruising around in the 9 car, running fourth. Oh man, that was really tight into the tunnel turn there. Johnson dives in deep underneath the 31 of Burton, makes it stick. Casey Kane gonna follow through as well. Kane, your points leader. Kevin Harvick second in points, looking to fight back and possibly take the points lead here today if he can get by Casey Kane, but he's got no draft help on the inside line there. He's going to fall back a little bit. He might even lose a position heading down into turn one. He's got his teammate to his outside. They're side by side through turn one. The Milwaukee turn. Heading down into the Indy turn now. Or excuse me, that was a Trenton turn, turn one. The Milwaukee corner is coming up past the short chute here. Heading down into turn three, the Milwaukee corner. Here comes Johnson once again. Jimmy Johnson, Denny Hamlin. Former champion versus series rookie for the win here at Pocono. Who is it gonna be? And look at Casey Kane back there lurking in case these two make a mistake. He'll be there to pounce on either one of them. He'll be more than happy to take another position here. He wants to extend that points lead as much as he can. But Kevin Harvick right there behind him, making sure he doesn't run too far away with it here. Down the back straightaway. What can Johnson do? What can Hamlin do? Can he turn on the jets and run away with this thing? Or is Jimmy Johnson going to be able to run him down and possibly contend for the lead? We're about to find out here in just a second. Down the front stretch once again. It is 3 laps to go here from Pocono. Down the long pond straight. And it turns into turn 2. Probably one of the better Pocono races we've seen these past couple of years. It's going to come down to 3 cars at the end and possibly a nail-biter of a finish. As we come to 2 to go, Denny Hamlin starting to extend that gap just a little bit, but Johnson right there in the draft. And look at this, Casey Kane right up behind them looking to try and possibly push that 48 car forward. Kane backs off a little early. Here comes the 17 of Matt Kenseth through 1. And Kenseth, what's he going to do? He's got to run on that 9 car. He hops to the inside. No draft help though. Can he keep that nose in there? He's going to drive it in deep underneath Casey Kane. Side by side to the tunnel turn. Kane trying to fight back. Here comes the 31 of Jeff Burton into the mix as well. He's gotten by his teammate Kevin Harvick, who's fighting for the top spot in points. Here comes Burton. Side by side out of turn 3. Jeff Burton gonna get by Kane. White flag in the air one more time around for Denny Hamlin here from Pocono Raceway. Jimmy Johnson closing in once again. Can he get there? Side by side, Casey Kane is going to possibly lose a spot here to his championship rival, Kevin Harvick, right now. Side by side into the tunnel turn. Kane trying to fight back. Here comes Carl Edwards to follow through. Harvick clears Kane. Edwards clears Kane. What does Kane have left? Absolutely nothing. Out in front, though, Denny Hamlin. No contest. Out of turn 3, down the front straightaway for the final time. Denny Hamlin wins from Pocono. What a race. Easily the best Pocono race we've seen so far. It just took a track change, that is all. But man, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe. I wonder, what speeds were they topping out at heading into turn only 187? Huh. I thought they were going faster than that. But yeah, that's going to do it. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Hope to see y'all next time. And until then, peace.